she came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hitman. Last time we
So, the end of the line.
assassinated two of
You ready
the
for this?
Providence leader in Dubai.
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Huh.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about
I'm not
poetry.
sure. I won't be so sure about
One
that.
more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Feel like this is just one of the heads of the Hydra, but guess that's for us to find out as we progress through the game. What's this? Snow globe. Okay. Birch. Bajar Ghazali. Okay. I think it was the building from last time. Oh shit, we don't have the lockpick. Okay. Ah, fuck. Well, I'll just bring this then. I don't remember much about Hitman's plot, but I think from the first game we were hunting Lucas Gray, and turns out he's actually our old friend, and that Providence is actually a real enemy. And then in
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home
and
for
then in
countless
the
generations.
second game we are mainly focusing
The Revenant
on
Alexa
dealing
Carlyle
with those
and her three adult children,
Providence.
younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham
lieutenants,
funeral.
and now we're actually hunting the heads.
Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Huh, I never had any backup. Never needed. Never had. I never will need. Hello.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Okay.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If
Oh
you
no,
take his
I can't go in
place,
the river.
it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, what's the point of a gate when you can just climb over stuff? Oh shit. Wait, oh, a brick. Alright, if we take down anyone here, we won't be able to hide the bodies, so... It's gonna alert them if they find any bodies. Unconscious, I mean dead or alive. So... what I think I would do now is... possibly... try to sneak into the manor. Wait, that's a whale, right?
On top of everything, Rose is meant to love the young captain. And that's a breaking heart.
Maybe we can get in from here. Alright, yes, let's try to get the gardener's outfit first.
Hey, can you look into that?
No problem. Jason!
Oh shit.
Anyone?
Oh shit. My bad.
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive. But she didn't even see it herself. It was Fernsby who told her.
I didn't see it either, but it was still quite a shock. Coming back from the...
Oh, what's that?
Check that out, would you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you better.
What the?
Wait.
I need help, please.
Ah, what the? How on earth did you... How the hell did you manage to see me through the grass? I don't understand. This wasn't a thing in Hitman 2. Alright. Guess... Alright, let's just... focus on getting inside then.
Oh, by the way, I told...
Oh shit. Oh yes, he's heading this way. How the hell do you see me? Alright, let's save here just in case I messed up again.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Oh, hi.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Of course, ma'am.
Discretion. are my speciality.
Very well.
That's
I
what I'm
suppose
here
we'll
for.
want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
I'm not that thirsty.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them. They seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
She will be
The case
considered dead
concerns
when
the
I
death of
leave.
Mr. Zachary,
Definitely.
Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47.
Well, I want to live here.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night.
So
not
he
exactly
wouldn't
what
be
you would
killing
expect from someone
himself.
suicidal.
Yep, he is definitely.
Why don't you
murdered.
use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe
Alcohol.
it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, No, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Okay, I can't conclude now.
This is very useful information, 47.
Oldest child, middle child, youngest child, wife of Gregory. Son of Emma and Gregory.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
Is it
Or
really...
perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Is it really our job to solve the mystery for them?
Greetings, sir. Where are they, though? Where are the Carlyles?
Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just going to take a little longer.
Oh, is this a younger son?
Jeez, and how's that my fault? Just calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlyle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile,
Made
can't have
of
some
money.
drinks on me. No, Christ, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you've calmed the fuck down.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry
Maybe
about the
he just got
ingredients of
tired,
custom
you know?
in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him.
The butler.
He could have done it.
But he was such a gentleman. Really,
Staff room.
Forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and We had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow? I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. Oh no, I had to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. Oh, they're dead. Amy is a great lass. You know her, she loves you. And now a wee one on the way. I'll tell you, one lucky bastard. I shouldn't have it. What's this place? Dining room. You'll need both.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years?
What
His
the
plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Oh, come on.
Hello there.
Emmer Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account
Oh,
for everyone.
you are.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort overstaying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
I think he's the one. I think the butler is the one.
Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Now it seems like it's Rebecca. What's this? Newspaper. Oh, I can't read it. Okay. Okay. And it's either the butler or the Rebecca girl. That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. We'll give him gas for attend the funeral tomorrow. We're still an off-seat, but we're in good time, I think. Hey, come all the decisions. I mean, Crown or Stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What she says no. I do not have the keys. And I can't climb through here. Alright. Save her. That music makes my heart soar. You have a way with words, Dan. Now, where's the butler? I need to find him. What is this room? To the outside? Yes. Bathroom. I will take anything non-EDO I can get my hands on. Can I find this? No, I can't. I don't need one more maid crying. So watch yourself. I should get back to you. Right, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What were you trying to do, huh? Where is the butler go? That is the door to Rebecca's room. Alright. Let's try to do this. Let's see if I can climb from another... climb inside from outside. Yes, I can.
Oh, packing. She's packing. Oh wait, no. They just returned for their mother's funeral. Huh. Right. Nothing here. Woohoo. See your browsing history.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Alright, so she has an alibi. You face great obstacles too, I know. We will persevere. It is my duty to make that happen. Hello, Madam Carla. Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to
My brother.
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Where the hell is Fernsby, though? Fernsby? Alright, let's try to head upstairs. Sorry, sir, got orders. Can't let you through. Sorry for the inconvenience. Please stay back. Well, what did you find? Yes, I think that's Fernsby. Wait, no. Damn, why did they all look the same? Bathroom. Another bathroom. That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. Is it locked? Yes, it is locked. Okay, let's go through the balcony then. Looks like that's the only way.
Ooh, they have a common bathing area.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Huh.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? What is this? Dump. Oh, propane flask. Alright. Let's search the outside. Okay, nothing much. Let's get out. What other rooms have I not visited?
to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still... What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right.
What? Whoa, enough! Hit it! Your time here is up! Whoa!
Ah, God damn it. Alright. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlisle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Sweet dreams. Nobody's found. How are you today, sir? There's a room in here. Alfred. Behind the mirror. Yes, there is one. No, this is the staircase. Huh. Feel like Emma will have more motives. Yes, and of course, this room, the butler's room. Oh, I could listen all day. me a crowbar. Moving Montgomery to the front. She's not right in her head. Why would she do that? He died almost 50 years ago. Madam Carlisle was still alive. Did all the groceries around. Some of the delivery people were not security. She never misses a step. Gossiping and word, though. Zachary's out there upstairs. My stuff is everywhere. Dining room. You always hit by examples rather than by words. I should be looking for a crowbar. Mr. Fernsby? Mr. Whitmer? Shall I concrete evidence to present your case for Madame Carlisle? No, not yet. Come and see me. I do. I do need your keys, though. That would be very helpful. Is everything ready for tomorrow? I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. Oh, no. Maybe there would be some in the truck areas. Like, you want the trucks and stuff. Mary is so upset. But she's never seen a dead body before. Poor thing. Alexa, back from the dead. A make-believe funeral. A murder mystery. Don't worry, sure, everything will settle down soon. Alright, actually, let's check out. I can find anything upstairs on the... in here. Wait, no, this is just a... Can I not? Okay, yes. Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlisle legacy, what bollocks? It's all gone. I doubt I'll be bothered with what? Ah.
What the poison used to kill Zachary? Zachary's diary.
Why
This
is
is big.
he burning it though?
He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlisle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless,
I'm
of
ready
course,
to
you want to
present
do
my
some more
conclusion to
detecting,
Madame
47?
Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I know he deserves to solve your murder case. I'm here to kill someone. Hello, sir. Okay, somehow my jacket's tucked in the wrong way. I'm like stuck there, but can't, oh no, it's cut through my body. Okay, whatever. Sir. Looking good today, sir. This is Madame Carlisle's office. Please step inside. Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward. So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You were wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room.
Your bodyguards can.
I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I am sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy.
Sir.
Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Wait.
Just keep calm. Right, it's a signal jam. Alright, let's get off here first. Oh my god, what the fuck? You attack our base. Four stars, baby. Yes, lockpick mark free.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Bomb. Oh shit.
Stay down.
boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Cicada.
Walk away!
Ah,
Or
fuck.
what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
Oh no.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Oh no.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye.